No, it wasn't, but, well, just besides the fact that they need to be smarter. They need to, you know, in all reality, this, Facebook thing, well, and in all reality, yeah, and I originally, and for two, they shouldn't be fucking putting people's names out there. They shouldn't be. The family members and all that, including their names. They shouldn't be doing that. Because in case they got a fucking grudge against, well, like Chris Fitzgerald, in case they got a grudge against him, whatever, you name it. Because all they need is the name. And then they can search you. And then they can find you. All just by a name. There should, but, you know, like, let's see, the aunt, you know, the aunt's name. In all reality, the aunt's name technically shouldn't be, you know, because in all reality, you know, names just shouldn't be out there. No, I'm done. No, actually, I just wanted to test the theory. I would actually rather be at my goddamn house. I would be. But, you know, it just so happened that I wanted to test my goddamn theory. But in all reality, you know, this person, whoever it is, may not be where, may go off the grid. Because in all reality, if I were to do something like that, like whatever, which is not this, of course, which is, say, kill child molest or something like that, yeah, I would go off the fucking grid. To where nobody would know where in the fuck I'm at. Well, for one, there's desert, you name it. Right now, with fucking Florida, with that fucking hurricane, well, you can go down there. Because in all reality, he could jump on the fucking carnival with her for all I know. In all reality, to make money, to kind of fucking get by, you know. In all reality, yeah, I know people down there that are around the carnival actually. Not really, but it you know, you got Kelly, you name it. You know, somewhere where there's barely any fucking people around. Where it's basically where it's just like a fucking, if you were to, just like a fucking few hundred people. But hey, you know, if that. Because if I were to do something like it, I go where there's absolutely nobody. Where there was basically no electricity and no nothing. the only place I go is fucking Cameron to my trailer, and that is it. Otherwise, I've been fucking calling Pizza Hut to have them bring me fucking pizza. So no, I've just been going to my house or fucking staying on the street in Barron. So yeah, no.
You go by Kyle?
Yeah.
You know, we have covered such an array of things tonight, and I mean, you've had a lot of information to share with us, and we've certainly appreciated the opportunity to have those conversations. I'd like to talk a few specifics about what occurred prior to you encountering the police tonight, if that's all right with you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So, because you are in custody, we have some guidelines we have to follow with that. Have you watched cops on television or anything like that where they talk about rights?
Yeah.
Have you heard those before?
Yep.
Are you willing to hear them again?
No, that don't bother me.
Okay. So I'm going to read you what's called your constitutional rights, and that's related to the fact that you are in custody and aren't free to leave. So at the conclusion of this, if you have a question, we can go back through it, make sure that it's obviously clear. Am I speaking in a voice that you can clearly understand, and a tone that you can hear okay?
Yep.
Okay. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning, and have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any questioning, if you so wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering questions and remain silent at any time you wish, and you have the right to ask for a lawyer at any time you wish, including during the questioning. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Realizing you now have these rights in mind, you're now willing to continue to talk with us and or make a statement?
Don't matter.
I tell you what, if there's something you don't feel comfortable talking about, just say that, okay? I'd rather you say, hey, I don't feel comfortable with that question at this time, and we can move past it. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what would you prefer? Would you like me to ask specific questions, or would you like to just kind of give me a dissertation as to what transpired leading up to the police contacting you this evening?
Well, in all reality, I was second guessing myself as soon as the electricity was still on. For one, I knew that was so the cops could see people.
So had you been past the house before?
Past it? No. I was down there. I went and checked on the cops a few times.
So how did you get down there?
I walked those couple of times.
So I'm understanding you correctly. At some point in time in the last, are you saying days or the week, or how long?
It was when it originally occurred.
So you walked down there?
Yeah, when it originally came out, and then after the investigator kind of came up to me, talked to me, whatever. So I told them both what I felt. The fucking sheriff's department came out and fucking talked to me, and or the police went to.
Would you say that happened more than once, or that was just one time?
What?
When they came to talk to you by the house?
Oh, they never talked to me. Well, just besides the one, because I ended up saying there was no way that they fucking shot, because there was a post that I ended up reading where they fucking shot the door in, and I ended up saying there's no fucking way they fucking shot that door in.
So, if I'm understanding you correctly, you read this post, social media or otherwise?
Yeah, it's social.
So then you walk to the house, right?
Kind of.
So you get to the house by some means, on your bicycle or
yeah, it was just fucking so... Because originally, I looked it up because I wanted to see where this incident was.
Okay.
And that was my whole intent originally.
And when was that?
That was when it originally occurred, which I was down in Eau Claire or my house, one two. But either way, I wasn't nowhere around fucking Barron when it happened. I was gone when it happened, and sure enough, I fucking come back to fucking Barron Monday morning. I'm hearing about fucking somebody getting killed.
So was that the day that you went over there, or was it Monday?
I was looking for the address to find out where it was. I found the address and just kind of walked up there, and then I turned around.
And how many was that just one time, or did you do that more than once?
I did that twice.
And what time of day did you do that?
Right before work. It was about 2 p.m.
Both times?
Yeah, it was right around work time.
So was it fair to say Monday, and then what other date about 2 p.m. did you go?
The other day was either Wednesday or Thursday.
Did you go alone?
Yeah. I'm always alone.
And so you visited the place twice, you found out the address, and did anything happen in between those occurrences and what took place this last night?
Just besides, I told that cop at that point in time, because he told me to stay out of trouble. I told him at that point in time, I'm like, okay. I told him I was just gonna, if they didn't find her, I was gonna go out and fucking start hunting for her.
Where did that conversation take place?
Right outside of Jamie's.
So you were at the home on visit one or two?
I wasn't actually at
near the home?
Yeah, I was near the home.
At visit 1 or visit 2?
That was the second one.
On the second visit, you made contact with an officer, at which time you said, hey, if you guys don't find her, I'm going to find her, something to that effect?
Yeah.
Okay. Did anything happen in relation to the home, or going back, walking, or any other things prior to contacting the police this evening?
No, it was just the fact that I kind of read the post where you guys supposedly put it back in her aunt's possession, and I said, well, I want to see if it's a setup.
So you read a post on social media, I'm assuming?
Yep.
That indicated, or what you believed that indicated, that the scene was no longer under the control of the police. Is that fair to say?
All I do know is I wanted to see if it was a setup.
So
because for the simple fact is cops, and I just found it completely funny, because for the simple fact is I mentioned to the Barron police this morning, nobody fucking likes me because of who I am. And just so happened, after I ended up telling the fucking Barron police that, they released it into fucking her aunt's custody. That is why I walked out there to find out exactly if that's exactly what they were doing. And that is exactly what they were doing, was trying to fucking catch somebody, but not the right person that they wanted to catch.
So, this evening, my days are kind of jumbled together here, it's Saturday. Do you know what month we're in?
I think it's October.
It's October, yeah, and if my phone is telling me right, it's the 27th of October,
yeah.
Okay. So, and we're in the early morning hours right now of Saturday, but do you know what time that you began your venture out to the residence where the police contacted you at? Was that even Friday night, or was it, what time did that start, when you started working your way out there?
When was it? Tonight?
Well, I think that it would have been still Saturday, yeah, but I don't know what time you started out there. I believe the police contacted you Saturday, today, but I don't know if you left Friday or were out there for hours, or how long?
No, I was only out there for like fucking 10 minutes.
Okay, so is it fair to say that from the time that you left to the time that police contacted you, was it within an hour?
Yeah, it was within an hour, because it was only like I was only there 10 minutes, so yeah, it was.
So.
And which of course I saw him walking around.
Tell me how you got there. How did you get to the home?
I walked.
You walked. Were you by yourself?
Yes.
Did you have any method of transportation other than the walking? Did you bike for a period of time or get dropped?
All I did was rode my bike from work to the laundromat, and then I started walking. And then I was going to go back and grab my bike.
No, when you say laundromat, is that the one in Barron?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is work at?
Genuine.
At the turkey store? Okay.
Yeah.
What time did your shift get done?
I got done at 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that.
And did you stop anywhere else, or did you go straight to the laundromat?
I went straight to the laundromat.
Did you tell anybody what your plans were tonight?
Nope. No, I normally don't talk to anybody.
Did you take anything with you when you walked there?
Although I did tell one friend I wanted to see the scene, though.
You know who that was?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah.
What did she say?
She didn't say anything. All I did was tell her I wanted to see the scene.
Okay. So you get to the laundromat and you drop your bike?
Yeah.
And then you begin walking on foot by yourself. And what is your thought process at that point? Is this because you want to see the scene? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, it was all about seeing the scene, and in all reality, I also wanted to watch that video to see if it was a setup. But yeah, I wanted to see the scene mainly. I wanted to try and read it.
So when you got to the property, what property did you know that to belong to?
As far as I know, it belonged to James and Denise Closs.
And do you know the family?
No. I know there was some Jim years ago that my uncle talked to, but otherwise than that, I don't know if that's the actual one or not.
And when you got to the property, what did you do once you arrived there?
Once I arrived there, I kind of just walked around,
the outside of the house, or?
Yeah.
All around it?
Walked around to the outside of the house, checked that fucking door. Just kinda, just kinda checking. And then I noticed that fucking door was open.
Which door?
The patio door. Which, of course, I knew it was fucking... I knew it was done on purpose, but I still had to do it.
So, when you got to the patio door, you found that to be open?
Yeah, I did.
Did you bring anything with you to the property?
The only thing that I brought was a fucking flashlight. Otherwise than that, chocolate milk, my wallet. That's the only other thing. I said that's the only other thing because of the simple fact is that it got dropped.
Did you have the flashlight for a particular reason, or?
Well, and that was actually for the scene, because in all reality that was just in case.
So
just in case I needed it for the to look at the scene. That was originally what it was for.
Okay, so if I'm getting you correctly, you brought the flashlight because you weren't sure if you would need the artificial lighting to help visualize.
Yeah, otherwise than that, I normally do things in the dark.
Okay. So when you go and check the patio door on the home and you find it to be unlocked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then what happens?
Then I walked in. I went into the fucking first room, just so happened to be hers.
What do you mean hers?
I think it was Jamie's.
Okay.
But either way, there was bunk bed, which is weird. But yeah, just so happened to be the of course, not so much her friends. So, but yeah, I walked in there and just kind of looked around a little bit. I actually thought somebody might have been down in the basement.
Have you been in the house before?
No.
Did anyone tell you to go in the house?
No.
Did anyone give you permission to go in the house?
No, I did that one on my own, although I was thinking about fucking talking to the aunt before I went over there though.
So when you first go in, you find out, I'm sorry.
Well, just besides Facebook, but I was gonna fucking talk to her. Cause in all reality, I was even gonna put up a fucking, fund for her, thing. So, yeah, I was actually gonna put my money towards her, her coming back, or trying to find her. So, and then fucking tonight I fucking did this stupid shit, so, but anyways, it was fun all at the same time.
So we go in the home, you find yourself in what you believe to be Jamie's bedroom. You said you see bunk beds?
Yeah.
I have not been in her bedroom, so I'm asking, can you tell me what else that you saw that led you to believe it was her bedroom, or what you recovered?
Well, there was her closet was full of clothes, which of course, I'm pretty sure were hers.
Is there a light on there, or are you using your flashlight to navigate?
No, I could see them. I originally could see them, but I just used the flashlight every now and then, just to kind of lighten up the light in there. But yeah, that was mainly to see the size or whatever. But yeah, no, mainly I did it all in the dark.
And what rooms did you go through, or did you go through all of the rooms in the home?
No, I just went into hers.
And is that the upstairs portion?
Yeah.
Or the main level as you would walk in off the patio?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I walked through, off to the right, and then off to the right again.
Did you go down any levels?
No.
Did you? Because I believe they have a lower level garage. Did you descend any stairs at any point in time?
No. Oh, I was looking for that when I knew the cops were there.
Did you look in any cupboards or eat something in the fridge, or anything like that?
No. Just ended up looking around because I'm a very curious person, and that's my biggest downfall is I'm a really curious person.
Did you intend on, when you went into Jayme's room or other parts of this home, was there any items that you had interest in maybe taking with you when you left, or that you had talked about a homeless shelter, you talked about wanting to provide for other people?
Yeah, it's possible I might have took those clothes, but, in all reality, in the end, sometimes my actual conscious mind gets the better of me and tells me it's fucking wrong, so I fucking put it back. So I put it back. But, you guys caught me in the fucking goddamn middle, so...
Did you put any clothes on while you were in the home?
No.
Do you think you would have had there been more time there?
No, because I got all my clothes that long.
How long do you think you would have been in the home had the police not made contact with you?
Not too much longer.
And you think you were in there for about 10 minutes?
Yeah. All it was just look at the scene. Of course, it was all cleaned up for the most part, besides those garbage bags. Did you have garments on you that you didn't have when you entered the home when the police contacted you? At that point in time, yeah, I did.
Do you know what those were or where those came from?
They ended up coming from the room. Well, yeah, they ended up coming from the room. One of them was underneath the bar. It just so happened I saw this fucking pink thing and got my attention, so I ended up grabbing it, and it was underneath the bar. It was like papers or something. Okay. But yeah.
When you say room, are we talking Jayme's room or
yeah,
what you think?
It was in the closet. It was right to the left. Right as you look.
Do you know what it was that you actually grabbed, or did you know?
Well, it was that, I think it was a shirt or something like that.
Like a pink shirt?
Yeah.
And then was there anything else?
From that, no. There was just odds and ends I picked up around the house. Otherwise than that, and then there was a few things that I just kind of threw off to the side, but I left them
how many total items do you think you had, I'm assuming in your coat or in your pockets, that were from inside the house?
I think there was only like 3 or 4.
3? And there was other things not from Jayme's room that you grabbed?
Yeah, but they were all, yeah, they were kind of, a few of them were strung out, because I ended up grabbing something from the other room.
Did you see any guns while you were in there?
Yeah.
Where did you see those?
I saw the gun sitting right there by the chair.
Are we upstairs or downstairs, or?
We're still upstairs.
Okay.
Saw the gun sitting by the chair, right to the, on the left side of the chair.
Is that in the dining room, or is that in the bedroom, or where are you referencing?
That was in that, it was like a bedroom / fucking living room type kind of thing. All I know is there was a chair sitting in there.
Okay.
And then there was a bunch of other stuff that was just sprawled out all over the freaking place.
Did you?
So it was like a pitch set.
Did you move that firearm at all? Was it a pistol or was it a rifle?
It was a rifle.
It was a rifle?
Yeah, I never moved it. All I did was felt the tip.
Do you know what kind of rifle it was?
Don't know exactly what kind it was. All I know is I felt the two barrels on top, but one of them's probably the sight. So, but yeah, it's possible it could be, but from the looks of it, it's just a normal fucking, like fucking a 270 or fucking something like that. It's not a fucking very big rifle, but it kind of felt like an assault rifle too.
And
that was just from the tip.
The items were in your pockets there. So it's fair to say there was 3 to 4 items, the pink shirt and some other miscellaneous items that you don't even really remember, or you do remember?
Well, there's 1 or 2 pairs of underwear.
Whose do you believe those were?
I think they were Jayme's. I mean, not.
Do you know what color they were? Or?
One was like fucking a tannish color, but plain.
Okay.
The other might have been green or something like that.
Did you have any euphoria, sexual stimulation to this encounter?
No. No.
What was your thought process when you were in the home and grabbing these items?
No, in reality it was my original thing was for me to grab them because I was originally going to go out looking for fucking Jayme.
So the items that were in your pockets, you felt that you were going to leave the premises with them in the event that you located Jayme, you're going to turn over to her?
But you guys ended up catching me in the middle, so it's kind of like I probably would have fucking piled them up, and then I probably would have fucking went and talked to her aunt, and actually did the right thing.
Meaning that had the police not encountered you, you likely wouldn't have left the home with any items?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I was actually thinking about before I went there, I was actually thinking about going and talking to her aunt about it, and doing it that way. And that way I could try and bring her back.
Did you know James or Denise or Jayme at all prior to this?
No. Well, like I told them, I was just a concerned citizen at the point in time. I just got stupid shit that I do. I have bad habits that I'm trying to break ever since I've been living on the street.
Do you feel bad that you went into that house tonight?
Yeah, it sucks that I went in the house, you know. But, you know, I feel bad about it. I hardly feel.
Do you feel that that's against the law?
Well, that is, yes.
What do you mean? What is?
But, you know, to a point, because in all reality, I didn't break into the place.
So do you feel that you committed any crime in going into that home?
Well, you know, like trespassing and shit like that, you know, type kind of deal, but otherwise than that, because for the simple fact is the place was not locked when I went into the place.
Were you planning on visiting the house again after this evening?
No, actually, in all reality, if I ended up doing anything further, it was going to be talking to her aunt. That's what I was going to do. If anything further proceeded, I was going to talk to her aunt about her to try and hunt her down in case my job didn't go through. I was gonna fucking try and find her. If I ended up getting fucking fired from my job, I was gonna fucking try and fucking find her.
So sometimes when people have these types of encounters, they have many different things running through their mind, some of which they can explain, some of which they can't. But I've been told that sometimes when they're in these atmospheres, in this frame of mind, if you will, that it's, you know, you said you'd used substances and stuff before, that it's almost that type of reaction. How did you feel when you were in the home? Was it something that was an adrenaline rush, or?
No, it wasn't an adrenaline rush. In all reality, I felt I did feel bad about it being in it when I was there. Yes.
Is there any reason why you selected the items you did to remove that you believed that were Jayme's, meaning that the underwear?
Just for the simple fact is those are the types of things that one, people will hardly miss.
As far as like someone else looking to see if someone was in the house, is that what you mean? Okay.
Yes.
So,
you know, besides the fact that I put that fucking pile right next to the closet, now that was gonna get moved, but now it's there. But yeah, it was just a few items. But yeah.
So you did.
But my main thing was I was curious on what size she was.
What size was she?
And her pants, she was a size 0, which is the same size. And I know that because I used to buy pants.
Did that have any reaction to you whatsoever when you found what size she was? No. Did you?
No, I was just curious. Just curious.
Did you masturbate at all in the house?
Nope.
Did you intend on masturbating at all with those materials?
Nope. Never plan on it.
Have
Never
you-
do it either.
Have you done something similar to what happened tonight in other homes?
Similar tonight? Not really, because the shit that happened at the trailer court, well, that was technically because one, they kept on getting an extension. They kept on wasting their goddamn time on getting their shit out. So in all reality, the reason why I went up in there, besides the simple fact is I went up in there to feed their cats.
So
Because they fucking left their goddamn fucking cats for fucking 4 days without any food, no nothing.
two occurrences have happened of what you talked about, the one in the trailer court, and then this one here that the police contacted you most recently. There hasn't been anything else of this nature where you went into a home and either looked around and or grabbed random garments?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
How about, you said you didn't know these individuals, the houses, other than what you saw on social media.
No.
Did you by chance ever speak with any of these people on social media? You may not have known them, but talked with them?
Every now and then.
Who did you talk to?
But I didn't talk to anybody. But no.
Do you have a social media account? Or
Yeah, I got Facebook and that's it. But
you got Snapchat or?
no, I don't got Snapchat. I don't got Hangout. You know, a lot of girls want me to get on Hangout, but.
What's your Facebook user? Is it just your name, or do you have it abbreviated?
Do believe it's Kyle Jaenke. Yeah, back a while. I've had to redo it, so.
I believe it's just your name?
Yeah.
Like your full name with the hyphen?
Well, yeah, it might be.
How long have you had the telephone number that you gave me?
I have had it for a month or so now. Well, not...
So just make sure I wrote it down right.
Yep.
And do you have any other numbers?
No, because the other number that I was using, I no longer have it around. Well, which was the Q-Link phone, which was the one that I was using for a friend's phone.
So how long would you say you've used this number?
I just got it up and going when I started my job, so I've had it for almost a month now.
Do you know what carrier that is through?
Verizon.
Verizon?
Yeah, it's just a prepaid.
Okay.
For the simple fact is I've had issues to where, you know, can't keep a job. For the simple fact is I miss days because I get fed up with everybody's shit at work too. Is sometimes, a lot of times, is I would rather be at fucking home than be at work. I'd rather be cleaning than fucking throwing weights around.
Did you take any pictures while you were in the house? No?
No, I didn't have a camera. No pictures were taken.
If you could do anything over tonight, what would you do?
Not going there. I would actually ask the actual aunt about, possibly, trying to help, get Jayme back.
Do you have anything in your possession, whether it's related to this home or another home, that you wouldn't have permission to have?
No.
Did you contemplate using any level of, so if that door was locked, what was your plan?
If the door was locked, it was locked. I would have fucking walked right back out.
Right back to Barron or around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if the door was locked, I would have just left everything alone. But, and that's the other thing is part of the thing too is, with because all my friends, we got open door policy. If you all understand what that is.
Sure. Yep.
Okay. Well, with my friends, that's what it is, open door policy. Well, sometimes it's kind of hard to break that.
If you're to be released here at some point in time, are you going to go back and visit the residents?
No. Because for one, I figured out what I wanted to figure out. But no, I'm not going to go back there. I want to actually be at home with all my stuff.
In getting to know you here in the time that we spoke, we're very appreciative in you allowing us to have this conversation. I mean, you seem like a nice person who generally means well. I guess I need man-to-man, I need your honest answer. That is there any information you can help us with as far as the incident that happened out on that road related to Jayme or her whereabouts?
All that I gotta say is, like I asked that freaking that was a total dick, and I can understand why I am, but it is what it is. Like I told, I would. This is exactly what I do. Is I don't know if you guys have done the strings or not to check every drivers that have been through. See if they've missed or something like that. Because, they do the California runs.
Do you personally, though, have any information related to the incident or her whereabouts?
No. No.
Do you have questions for us related to, I guess, anything?
The only thing I got is just basically on average, because I see them missing all the time, and half the time FBI can't find them.
Okay, well, we're gonna go on with the next step here, and we appreciate your time. I think that's my counterpart here. Might have this little follow-up and how long you been at Genio?
I just started back in there. I've only been back in for about a month now.
Okay.
I just started back in there. Yeah. But no. Just started back in there. Just trying to get on the right track, but Okay. Yes, bought it. Bought it from the thrift store. Yep. The one right here in Barron. I bought it there 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago on Friday. $3. Yes, I'm sure. Because as a matter of fact, I got the receipt somewhere. I had as in, just besides my chocolate milk, my wallet, chocolate milk, wallet, my cards, which were in my wallet. So, no. The other thing I had was the mask. The mask that I put in the pocket. That way, everybody wouldn't think I was some fucking deranged fucking person out to fucking kill somebody. So, yes. Because for the simple fact that it's fucking people have had issues, I guess, with me wearing that fucking mask. But yeah,
Never heard of it.
on there to wear at work. Yeah.
Like a face net? Oh, a face net, okay.
Yeah, it's just fucking. It's winter type. Yes, just that the eyes and yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Otherwise than that, it was my chocolate milk and flashlight and then other bracelet. Yep. That I got from the thrift store too. So yeah. No, not at the same time. In all reality, that was one of the fucking things that I grabbed from the dumpster. No, the bracelet. It was in a fucking. There's a plastic bag with a bunch of broken fucking pearls, and just so happened I ended up going through that today, and that was the only good thing out of it. Right here in Barron, at the thrift store. I end up going and putting people's stuff in the savers bin instead of throwing it away. So I go in. Well, that's not my whole scenario, but yes, there are times when I have done that, yes. And there are times when people personally set things up too. Yeah, but that was actually in the garbage. I pulled that out of the garbage. Yeah, that was actually from the thrift store garbage. But yeah, sometimes I pull stuff out of that garbage and put it in the savers thing because in all reality, I don't like seeing stuff being thrown away and somebody else can use it. So.
Is that a wolf on your forearm there, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that when I was 18.
Okay. Yep. Thank you, sir.
Yep.